In July 17, 1986, Curlin, aka Wetmouth Johnson, had a son. Kawan, aka Butta Johnson, was born at the local hospital. Butta grew up in a good neighborhood. Glen Park wasn't too far from the hood. Butta grew up with both parents. Section 8, they tried to make a way just to survive. Growing up in Glen Park, Butta used to hang out with someone named Nas, Baby Ox. They used to tag things up, didn't do too much crime. Mediocre shit. They attended Crenshaw High School, where Butta was known to get all the girls. Butta used to get A's and B's and didn't really get into too much trouble. That's when one night, Butta and Knox went to an after-school party and Knox died. 2 weeks later in school, there was a rumor going around, and that's when Butta met his arch nemesis, OG Spook. Butta was a sophomore in high school, and OG Spook was a senior. OG Spook stayed back 3 times, so he was 22, still in high school. He was known as one of the OGs. OG Spook was from Glendale Road, 3rd generation, back alley. He was known to do drills. His whole family and bloodline was straight killers and gang members. With the rumor going around that OG Spook got up on Baby Ox, Butta always wanted get back. Butta waited till he graduated before he hopped in the streets. It was only a matter of time. Butta had cousins in Philly, Kmore, Flyer. Those was known gang members. They was already doing time, so it was in his bloodline to jump in the streets. Butta was known to walk on feet. He never had wheels like that, so anytime you catch him, he's always walking. Butta was seen down Glendale one night on a Thursday afternoon, walking down on foot. He spotted OG Spook going into the store down the Glen. He didn't hesitate. He had a gun on him. This audio I'm about to play is very explicit. This is the audio from the store of Butta doing his drill on OG Spook. Viewer's discretion is advised.
Butta, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? Big Butta.
That was the audio of Butta sliding on OG Spook at a local convenience store back in 2005. Butta was turned up trying to get back for Ox. Sliding on OG Spook down the Glen was the wrong thing Butta could ever do, but Butta wanted get back. Word got back to OG Spook that Butta did the drill, and OG Spook wasn't having all that. OG Spook wanted some get back, but he always stayed down the Glen just to play it safe.
A few weeks after OG Spook got shot, it was only a matter of time before he got back into it with Butta. Down the block by the gas station, OG Spook spots Butta on foot and starts shooting at him. The audio I'm about to play is collected from the gas station surveillance. Viewer discretion is advised.
It's Spook, nigga. Know what it is, nigga. Tap that nigga pockets, nigga. Phone check, nigga. Welcome to the Glen, nigga. OG Spook, nigga. Fuck Butta, nigga. Hey, piss on that nigga, brother.
After OG Spook finally got get back, Butta still wasn't over it. Butta still wanted to do drills. OG Spook went out Vegas and ended up getting an independent deal and started rapping. OG Spook was in the studio rapping, screaming Butta, rhyming it with cholesterol higher than a motherfucker. Butta didn't like that. Butta waited till Spook came back in town from Vegas on foot, but Butta didn't know that October 3rd was his last day doing a walk-down drill. Butta walked in a gas station about to walk down the Glen to do a drill, but didn't see OG Spook outside. OG Spook normally driving the Astro van, but this time he was in a stolen UU. As Butta walked in back of the store to grab some stock out the inventory, OG Spook walked in and up the pole. OG Spook shot him 16 times. With the G17 that came with a string, it was over for Butta. This last photo was the last photo seen of Butta. Viewer discretion is advised. 3 weeks later, OG Spook arrested for Butta murder. OG Spook is facing a 3-time life sentence and still puts on for the Glen 3rd generation back alley. This concludes the rise and fall of Butta from Eastside.